So the United States of America is clearly being invaded at the southern border right now. During the Biden administration alone, we've seen about 9 million illegal immigrants cross over the border, and we've already spotted caravans hundreds of thousands strong in Mexico coming up towards the U.S. border right now. There are many people in the United States who have been encouraging this for years, primarily many of the mayors and the governors. In fact, a lot of those mayors are mayors of sanctuary cities, those who are saying we are welcoming of illegal immigrants. That, of course, is only true when the illegal immigrants don't actually show up to those cities, and only the southern states are dealing with the problem. But for a few months now, some of these sanctuary cities have been finally receiving a lot of these illegal immigrants, and wouldn't you know it, they're already tapping out. This is a message from the mayor of New York City, Erick Adams, where he is saying his city can no longer handle it, and in fact, it's going to increase crime and the rates of poverty there. Check out this video clip.
We're seeing the erosion of the quality of life that we've improved on in such a short period of time of this administration. And we have been impacted. For many months, we were able to keep the visualization of this crisis from hitting our streets, but we have reached a breaking point. We're no longer able to do that because of the volume in numbers. Just last week, we had 3,900 people that arrived here. We are averaging anywhere from 2,500 to close to 4,000 a week. And if you do the math, you see that's 8,000 every 2 weeks, potentially 16,000 a month that we must feed, clothe, house, educate children, and all the services that you would give a normal adult. And we're seeing that play out on our streets of New York. And that is what the breaking point looks like, what we are experiencing right now.
So my honest reaction after seeing that is I just want to say boo-hoo, play the smallest violin in the world for this guy. New York City's been handling this for a few months. This problem has been ongoing for decades. This guy is a huge hypocrite. He has been a champion of all these illegal crossings over our borders, but when it's finally affecting his city, he doesn't want to deal with it anymore. What did he say? We have to feed them, house them, educate them, give them health care. Of course, that's what people have been saying for decades. We've been saying that this is unsustainable. But what did mayors like you do, Erick Adams? You heard people saying that, saying we need to shut our borders down because it's the right thing to do and allow people in legally because that's the only sustainable way. You looked at those people and you ridiculed them. You called them bigots and racists. And now it's been affecting your city for months and you're giving in, you're tapping out. That's it. It's over. You can't handle it anymore. Erick Adams does not even deserve to be the mayor of New York City with a judgment call like this on such an important topic that he clearly didn't understand. And now all of a sudden he's blindsided by it. If he wants to point the blame anywhere, he should be pointing it towards himself and the Biden administration, who has been allowing millions of illegal immigrants to cross over that border. Donald Trump tried to shut this thing down. He had the wall ordered. It was ready to be constructed, and the Biden administration sold it off for pennies on the dollar, and they eliminated our ability to secure that border. And now all our border agents do is allow people to cross over, they feed them, and then they transport them around the United States of America. The only difference is finally inner cities like New York City and Chicago are finally starting to see this actual problem creep up into their own city because the individuals are now being transported there because the southern states can't handle it anymore. Erick Adams, you have caused your own city this distress. You're the one that is causing all of these resources to be funneled towards these illegal immigrants. You're the cause for the reason of them needing to be fed and housed and educated and given health care. You and individuals like you. And let me be clear, those of us who want to secure our border for our sovereign country has nothing to do with the fact that we don't like these people. Many of these individuals coming from these southern countries and now many from Africa and Asia, most of them are fine individuals. The problem is you cannot sustain a system like this where you have millions and now tens of millions over just a few short years flooding into your country under an illegal system in which they're not even seeing court dates for 10 years. You have to have a system by which people are coming in an organized and orderly manner legally and thereby securing the border. But I know if you say something like this, you're called a bigot and a racist. But not so much when it's actually affecting your city. Mayor Erick Adams is ridiculous. He honestly doesn't deserve to be the mayor there. What are your thoughts on this? Leave your comments below. Love to hear from you. I'll catch you in the next video.